What's up, everybody? It is your sis and your friend Crystal Whitaker right here on the Morning Jam podcast, where we talk about any and everything. Personal, old snaps and claps. It's a dang good day to talk about a few things. So let's get into it. What's up, everybody? It is your sis and your friend Crystal Whitaker right here on the Morning Jam podcast. I am super excited to be here on today with you guys. It is such a blessing to be here, and I'm just excited to just pick your brain just a little bit over a few little things. One is reaching deep inside of you and just really saying, okay, what's going on with you? Have we forgotten about self? Really, have we done so much for others that we forget about self? But what we're going to talk about today is forget what hurt you, but never forget what it taught you. How to move on, how to grow, how to really expand, how to really just focus, how to really set yourself up for moving forward. It is always exciting to move forward. It's always exciting to have growth in your life, and it's always exciting to forgive someone because it makes us feel better. It helps us to continue to be strong and go forward. So I know really keeping things silent is never the answer. Always speaking out loud and really letting people know, hey, what's really going on with you. And it's really basically for self. So for me, the experiences that I have done or been through in my life has really taught me so much, and it has really placed me in different amazing places in my life that I really can say, oh my God, thank you for allowing me to go through, because what I went through has placed me here or placed me there. And I just really thank God for allowing me to really go through the things that really, let's see, how can I say it, really brought me through some hard times and some good times. So forgetting the things that hurt you, and just really never forget what it taught you, because a lot of times we tend to, again, like I said, keep things really quiet and not speaking out and moving forward. One is really forgiveness allows you to move forward. And when you forgive, it allows you to put things in the past, allows you to really say, okay, this is not going to hold me back from anything that I'm facing right now. A lot of times when people don't forgive, it hits a replay button in our minds. It continues to replay what we have experienced and replay what we got going on in our life today and at that moment and at that time. So a lot of times that replay button was hitting my head and in my memory so much that I just really didn't think, okay, Crystal, let it go. Move forward, because you really can't grow when things continue to play in your mind that is really irritating you, annoying you, really messing you up in life and really keeping you stagnated in one place. The next is never forgetting will keep you out of a cycle of now that keeps you from evolving. So it really keeps you from not expanding in your growth, not expanding in what you want to accomplish in life, not expanding or really evolving in what you're doing in that moment. A lot of times we never forget who hurt you, and you never forget how they made you feel, how they made that one moment of like, okay, this girl said something to me, this person done this to me. You can forget what they said, but how they made you feel at that moment, you will always carry that with you. It will always hit that replay button of how it's feeling, how it's making you feel. So a lot of times when I think of different things that had took place in my life, oh my gosh, I think of how it made me feel, how it kept me in one place and not help me to expand or evolve or grow or increase and do different things that I wanted to do in life. One thing I can assure you that I love is basically makeup and just really, looking cute and looking good. That is what I love to do. I love being fashionable. I love having my makeup, full face makeup on and just really looking good. And that has gotten me has gotten me so far because people know me now as Crystal, the makeup artist, or Crystal, your assistant, your friend Crystal Whitaker. And, it's really how we think and how we really let that hurt keep us from growth. But a lot of times, you guys, let me tell you this, and this is really good too, because a lot of times makeup and music has really gotten me out of different places in my life that I've experienced. And we really need to find what in our hurt help us grow, help us get out of that stagnated place, help us to really continue to evolve. Hello to everyone that's coming on Facebook Live. I love you guys. Thank you for the support. Again, the topic is today, forget what hurt you, but never forget what it taught you. A lot of times people forget what it teach them. People forget where they come from. People forget how life experience taught them to make that next step in life and just really go after what they're wanting to do. It could be their goal. It could be helping their children. It could be helping really themselves get out of college, graduation, and just different things, or buying that new home, or all the stuff that we want in life, our goals. Another is, I've learned that people will forget what you said. Again, what I just mentioned, right? Well, before, people will forget what you said. People will forget what you did. People will never forget how you made them feel. And that's one thing that I have learned to come across in life. Like, I have remembered, I'm going to tell y'all this story, and it's quite funny. Me and my sister were very young, and my dad had a stove, an old stove that he had took out the house, and bought up mom a new one. And she was like, let's get in this stove. We're small kids, not even paying attention, that the stove was halfway off, well, a little bit off of the back porch. And we decided to get in. Of course, me being the oldest, I got in first. And about time I got in, it fell off the back porch, ended up breaking a toe. I tell people a lot of times that I haven't had a broken bone in my body, but yeah, I have. So definitely it was that experience. I will never forget how that made me feel. And sometimes it could be like little silly things like that, just really tend to take a play in our life that help us to grow. So listen, that was a lesson. Don't get into stoves. Don't crawl in, or don't listen to your family or siblings telling you to get into something that's dangerous. But yeah, it was an experience that really taught me a lesson. So let this be like a lesson experience of the hurt that we go through as human beings, and really expanding on growth for ourselves and letting go of our past. But never forget what it taught us. Never forget how it made you feel. Never forget how it brought you to a point of wanting to move forward. Never forget how it brought you to a point of really seeing self. Like I was saying earlier, I don't forget the people that come into my life that really teach me things, because I always say I can learn from anybody. I can learn from the youngest of and to the seasoned people in this world. I can really learn from them. So really take heed on what people say to you. And a lot of times it may seem harsh to you. It may seem kind of wrong of how they said it to you. I guess that could be the same thing, but really take it in, really think about it, and really grow from what they're telling you. A lot of, I was actually writing today and having a conversation, and a lot of things that was said to me hit me hard, and I was like, okay, got to do better, because it's always room for growth. There's always room for expanding who we are. So again, forget what hurt you, but never forget what it has taught you. Even though I've moved on, I will never forget the people, like I said, that has pushed me to where I am now, to push me to say, hey, Crystal, you can do so much, you can do better, you can do this, but you have to move on from what has kept you stagnated. Move on from what has hurt you. Move on from the pain of your past, or whatever we may be facing. We can definitely move and grow from that. So in closing, I want you guys to know Right here on the Morning Jam with your sis and your friend Crystal Whitaker. I want you to know your worth. Know your worth. Know how the bomb you are. Know that you are special. Know that you are one that can. Take the word can't out of your vocabulary and just move forward in life. Know your worth. You must find the courage to leave the table if respect is no longer being served. When I saw that, I was like, man, that is so true. I'm going to write that down. I'm going to say it in my live and podcast. I was like, man, moving from a table of disrespect to moving to a table of growth and inspiration and uplifting and people that want you to grow, even the ones that want you to grow and want you to succeed and want to see you be the best that you can be, can be the ones that in your space or in your aura that can be haters, that can be ones that push you to succeed in so much. But there's a saying that says, keep your enemy closer. I kind of want to say yeah, and I kind of want to say no, because for me, I would prefer to love you at a distance, as you can say, but or as I would say, love you from a distance. So I just really want to encourage you guys to really forget the hurt, but don't forget what it taught you. Don't forget how it has made you who you are today. Remember how strong you are. Remember how powerful you are. Remember that change is good. Change is always good. When leaving something behind and you're picking up something new, man, change is so great. I look at myself and I see the change in me, the change that has brought me to be in the front of so many amazing people, that has taught me, say, hey, Crystal, you need to lay that aside. Hey, Crystal, you need to pick this up. Hey, Crystal, you can do better. Hey, Crystal, you need to set self aside, or you've been selfish, or you've been really hurtful at this moment. You don't know that you're being a little bit petty here. You don't know that you're being this. But in the midst of all of that, we can continue to grow and prosper in self. Like I said, don't forget about the hurt, but do not forget forget about the hurt, but don't forget about what it has taught you. Right here on the Morning Jam with your sister and your friend Crystal Whitaker. I am honored to be right here with you to let you know that, hey, you are the bomb, you are great, and know your worth, because you are worth so much more than you think. Peace out, you guys. Be blessed, and I love you so much, and you guys be the best that you can be. If you enjoyed this podcast, tune in each week on thinkingoutloudnetwork.com. Be sure to subscribe, hit that notification bell, and share with your friends and family. Until next time, peace.